Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, June 14th, 2022 at 8:26 a.m. in the morning. So, I turned the light on, you know, so y'all can see my face, but I might have longer than 25 minutes that I need to talk, you know. So, let me, you know, I just wanted y'all to see my ugly face. But, I already explained that, you know, I, um, you know, I just turned the light off. So this is like the natural lighting in here, you know. And then this headboard right here, I think it makes everything look darker. But um me sitting up like this, I guess it makes it, you can probably see me a little better, um but I don't have any agenda. I explained that, you know, it looks dark in here, but I just I mean my videos stretch longer when I'm in a darker space, so that I can do, longer videos in a darker space. I don't have my laptop, it not working or whatever, So I went to bed. Um, I think I started to go to bed probably about 10:30 last night, and then couldn't sleep for a while, and then I guess I eventually went back to bed at 11:30, and I don't remember my sleep being too bad. Maybe all those doggone peanut butter sandwiches. So somebody from Spain donated me, somebody, yeah, all the way from Spain donated me a little bit of money, a little bit of help. And that was able to help me for dinner last night. And so yeah, somebody from Spain was able to help me, with dinner. And then I mean, donated me a little money, and I used it for dinner last night. So, I mean, all I was able to get was like a little hot dog, a chili hot dog, and a dessert. And then I was like, yesterday earlier, I had 2 peanut butter sandwiches, and I ate late. I think I woke up around 10, and I didn't even eat the peanut butter sandwiches until like noon or something. And so then I ate. I mean, I was feeling weak all day long because it's the junk peanut butter. It's not. I mean, the junk peanut butter and bread. It's not the nutritious, healthy stuff like the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread. It wasn't that kind of bread. Family Dollar doesn't sell that kind of bread or nothing. So I felt weak and hungry 30 minutes later, in the same way you will feel weak and hungry after eating. Say, like, if you eat 2 McDonald's Big Macs, why in the hell why are you hungry? You know, say if you have 2 Big Macs, fry, shake, and drink, and I mean not shake, the ice cream sundae or something, or McFlurry or whatever they got, because I don't know what McDonald's has nowadays, because I don't eat there no more, you know. So so you eat 20-piece chicken nuggets, two. I haven't eaten like that, but you know, other people eat like that, you know. Two Big Macs, 20-piece chicken nuggets. Back then, supersized fry, a sundae, an apple pie, a soda, and all that. And then 30 minutes later, you're still hungry. Or people might have two double quarter pounders and the same thing and still be hungry. So, but anyway, yesterday I just had, you know, the two peanut butter sandwiches, and my body my body was sore, and I was sleep deprived yesterday. It was sore from the days before from work, and I was sleep deprived. And I would use yesterday to just rest my body and my mind, but my mind was racing with a lot of thoughts. I told y'all the online perps were gonna be mad at me. You know, I told you they were gonna be mad at me. You know, and when my twin sister gets mad, they get mad. When she backs off, they do too. But they might have a few little roaches, you know, that will come and create a new account, a fake new account to come and harass, you know. So, I'm wondering if they invested in getting paid more money by using my twin sister as the main vehicle to abuse me. You know, Alex Dupree, thankfully, last time I saw that motherfucker was about September 26th of last year. So I haven't seen him in like almost 9 months. I haven't seen Alex Dupree. But the last time he came and harassed me online was, you know, right after the GoFundMe got wrongfully taken down. And the perps probably got paid a nice bit of money to get my GoFundMe taken down, you know. And I just don't like the way I get treated, like a punished child with absolutely no rights. That everybody has more rights except me. You know, everybody has a right to do this and do that. I get punished for my every move by satanic people. Y'all are not God like y'all think y'all are. I don't know what makes my own twin sister think she got such fake high authority over me. But she just, you know, reenacting the abuse from when we were kids and how we were treated and how she was treated like that too. But, you know, she was hypocritical by falsely trying to say, well, Candy thinks she's better than other homeless. Well, we're identical twins. Why do you think you're so much better than me? Why do you think you're more worthy than me and more deserving than me? You know? So I exposed, like, the truth about a lot of stuff on my blog yesterday. Of course, the online perps went and showed her. And, so then, you know, yesterday I know that they put like massive thumbs down on my videos, my short videos that I was exposing the police sirens harassment. You know, my own twin sister's telling people how to treat me. But she told me a few years ago, talking about how the foster mom used to tell people what to think about us and how to treat us, and now she's committing the same abuse. But I'm forbidden or not allowed to talk about what I'm going through. I think that my twin sister is getting paid like a hefty amount of money over me. She can post up videos about food. And she's bigger than me. And she sit there and let everybody call me fat and greedy. She can do cooking videos or videos about food and stuff. and she get praised. But, if I just show a video about, treating myself to dinner from my tax refund, they make sure that they want me with massive thumbs down, like as if I'm not supposed to do that, like I'm not allowed to do that. I'm speaking out and being vocal about everything you bastards are fucking doing. As I said, my twin sister, with an entire family, foster and biological, well, they want nothing to do with me. But when I'm in their presence, they want me controlled like a punished child with no rights, like as if I gotta be in some form of detention or something. When have you ever heard of a twin sister or a twin brother or anybody, try to exercise authority over an identical twin? Try to exercise power and rulership. That's how I know my twin sister's a Masonic satanic sellout. Why aren't they persecuting and shunning her for eating? Or for anything she says about me? No, she get praised and worship. As I said, she has a whole cult following behind me. And when my twin sister talks about her health, the cult followers, they don't say much or nothing. But they love seeing, trying to see, us feuding. But I had to get the doggone truth out, I said a lot of doggone stuff on my blog, the truth about every doggone thing. So, and here's one, I remember when, my twin sister, I was bothered the other day when I found out that she took an old live journal, my old live journal account that I don't even use anymore. I'm not a lesbian or gay or whatever, but then she used that and she doxed me and smear campaigned me. Well, why, when you do it to me, your own twin sister, why isn't it illegal when you do it? Talking about, Candy doxes everybody, which is illegal. Well, y'all some strangers doxing me and mocking me and backing up my videos against my consent and making mock videos about me, which is, what y'all do. Gang stalking is a felony crime that y'all are participating in, and then y'all want to try to criminalize everything I do and say and nitpick when you need to worry about yourself, and y'all sit there and meddling in my business and trying to stalk my every doggone move. So y'all gonna go fry in hell. So she did. It's like, I was young. I didn't know any. I'm not gonna say I didn't know any better, but when you blinded to the truth, you like back in 2006, there was this pressure, to tolerate other people being homosexual and stuff like that, So then it's like, they will heavily start to push everything, and I guess, after Hurricane Katrina, well, more like after 9/11, stuff started to speed up with getting more dark and evil. And the fake IDMR cult, they brainwash us to believe that voodoo is like current superstition and skepticism and ignorance, and that witchcraft basically is not real. They lied to us, so, but they had us under a spell. So, I haven't looked back at my live journal account in a long time, but I don't even remember the password or nothing, So she took that old live journal account and used that as a weapon against me to try to smear campaign me and be like, look, she did this, look, see, I told you Candy's gay, this and that, whatever. So it's like, you know, I mean, as an adult, I never really participated in any homosexuality with really anybody at all, ever, you know. But me and my twin sister, we did not know any better. At 3 and 4 years old, we didn't know any better. And the foster dad Al used to watch porn in front of us. There were a couple of people trying to hint, saying that he molested us when we were little. But they said, oh well, you with the MK Ultra, you'll have the amnesia walls blocked. So you're not gonna remember who it was who sodomized or molested you, as a little child or whatever. But well, I have zero memory, if anything, of the foster dad, sexually molesting us when we were little. But he used to watch porn in front of us, and but I don't remember him touching us, in private parts. But I told y'all about how he used to urinate in front of us like it was nothing. He didn't close or lock the door or nothing, or he didn't send us out of the room. He never changed the channel when he was watching porn, and we were 3 or 4 years old. But for some odd reason, when he used to try to hug and kiss me, I used to feel very uncomfortable. But then again, I didn't even like the foster mom kissing me either. I didn't like nobody kissing me when I was little. And especially if it was a wet kiss. I hated to be kissed when I was a little kid. So, but I used to be like affectionate with hugs and handshakes, when I got a little bit older. And I used to hate, let me show y'all, when the foster mom used to lick, like, I guess we used to have a little drool or saliva or dry crust on the side of our mouths when we were little. And we would be in the car, and the foster mom would lick her thumb and then wipe the side of our, move, this and that. Oh, hell no. But she used to, wow, if I wouldn't have turned on the light, I wouldn't have seen the gnat. Yeah, gnats follow me everywhere I go. Like, every hotel or motel that I stay in, well, I guess it started from that motel in Gulf Breeze. The motel in Gulf Breeze, it seems like they started with the gnats there. And then the first day, like even at one of the hotels that I recently stayed at, there were no gnats at the hotel. And then the next day I wake up with gnats. So that happened here too, in this room. That every some people say that the gang stalkers plant gnats or roaches or whatever, rats or whatever infestation or something while you going to work or going somewhere, or going to the library or going grocery shopping, and then you come back, but anyway, let me get back on this topic. So yeah, I didn't like when the foster mom would lick her finger and then wipe the side of my mouth with her thumb. So and I never did like to tongue. Even now, I still do not like to tongue kiss anybody. I don't care what the gender is. But my twin sister, she lies to people and say that I was the first one who raped her when we were 4 years old. That's another one of her slander campaigns. One time she lied and said that I used to rape her when we were 5. I'm like, if we little, toddlers or what the hell we know about rape or sex or anything, But it was the other way around. We didn't know any better, but she was always trying to be on top of me and seduce me and stuff. And they used to say that she was more badly behaved than I was, So But it's like one time we were nine. We had just we were 9 years old, and she tried to start something sexual on me because I got tired of being punished or getting in trouble, and so I pushed her off of me real hard, and then she pretended to be the hurt victim and then cry, and then I got in trouble. That was after the foster mom separated us, because at first, I think when we were super no, wait. I think when we were 2 and 3 years old, we used to sleep in the bed with the foster parents. I think I remember being small enough to be in a crib, but we used to spend the night by different people's houses sometimes, like the foster aunt Mickey or foster grandma Mildred Collins or whoever, and then so then we had the same room and the same bed, and then they separated us. We had the same room but separate beds by the time we were 7, and then by the time we were 9, they gave us our own bedroom. You know, so but some witchcraft or black magic or something had to been performed on us, or like they say, MK Ultra mind control with twins. That they and I recently read like about a week ago that with the gang stalking and MK Ultra and stuff that they program one twin to be targeted, and they program the other twin to be a perp. I cannot find that doggone website, and I don't remember. I thought I would have screenshot it. I probably did, but I have to go and find it. but but I do remember seeing somewhere online about a week or two ago. It was very recent, where they try to say that they program one twin to be a targeted individual, and they program the other twin to be a perp, and then like or chief abuser or something, and then as I said, I've been trying to warn my twin sister for almost a decade now. No, over a decade, about whatever this MK Ultra, this mind control and stuff. And she's heavily programmed. But with the MK Ultra, if you try to break the programming, you'll be a targeted individual. They make you out to look crazy, and you end up being, set up for blood sacrifice. They try to get rid of you and exterminate you. So I mean, it seems like as if I was, I guess, always against the agenda and didn't even really know it, or didn't even realize it. But you know, they said it's very common to use MK Ultra on twins. MK Ultra, Monarch mind control, and twinning. Um. So I mean, I don't know what the hell was going on. Maybe Al got blood sacrificed because eventually he probably refused to play the game after a while. But as I said, I don't have any vivid memories of him touching on us inappropriately or anything like that. So now it was 2010 when I went to somewhere in Georgia, and my twin sister was living there. Yeah, Stone Mountain, Georgia, for fake. She was living there for fake cult Bible class purposes. Living in Stone Mountain, Georgia, and I went to visit there in 2010, and I was super depressed at that time. And she tried to blackmail me into going into a lesbian strip club, and that didn't work. So then she tried to blackmail me, or trying to make it like, you know, trying to blackmail me into going to the fake cult Bible class the next day. I didn't want to go. Like, how the hell you try to blackmail me into going? I mean, she tried to tell me, well, if you don't go to the lesbian strip club with me, then you're gonna have to find, like, trying to copy off the fake foster mom, trying to say, well, you're gonna have to find your own. She knew I didn't really have that much money and stuff. Oh, you're gonna have to find your own way to the Greyhound station, and I think the Greyhound station was in mainland, in Atlanta, ATL, Atlanta, and like an hour away or something like that, And she tried to say, well, if you don't go to the lesbian strip club with me, then you're gonna have to, if you don't go to the lesbian strip club with me, then you're gonna have to find your own way back to the the Greyhound station. Well, that tactic didn't work. So then she tried to say, well, if you don't go to class with me, the fake IDMR cult, then you're gonna have to find your own way back. So then that was the day when the fake IDMR cult people punished the kids for crying, and punished my twin sister's kids, and almost kicked her out because the kids were too hyperactive, loud, and crying and doing whatever. They cried a lot and were hyperactive and couldn't keep still, and she couldn't control the damn kids, but she got so much control over me. So then I also remember it was 2010 also. One time she randomly called me up out of nowhere and acted like she wanted to try to convince me to be gay, and try to make like she wanted me to encourage me to try it. And try to say, copy off the foster brother Joe with trying to say, you the girl, you don't know what you missing. Trying to copy off of him of the way of how to say it. You the girl, you don't know what you missing. Trying to copy off of him. It's just like she wanted to emulate and copy the foster care abusers. Try to talk like them, try to act like them, try to copy their mannerisms, their way of saying things. It's like she studied it to a fine art. And as I said, she's doing to me what they did to all of us, but then wants to take it a step further. So, as I said, the idea of you trying to exercise power, rulership, and authority over you, and wanting to treat your own twin like detention, that is not natural. You want to control somebody? Why didn't you keep your kids? Oh, you couldn't handle your doggone kids. Or you didn't want to because you had a selfish life, so you just threw your doggone kids away. I'm going to bring that up again. Remember, you sacrificed your children to the foster care system, and now you pretend to be fake butthurt because your son, was molested. Where's your anger towards the pedophile, that man who molested your son, McKeithen? The way you lie so much that you're probably lying about that too. Just a compulsive liar, lie about every damn thing. So, as I said, even other family members said it was very messed up that my twin sister trying to, project her homosexuality onto me. And then she acting like she wants to think she's my pimp by trying to dictate and control who I should date or be with. Like she tried to force me to be with this Freemason guy named Dewey, who was her neighbor back in 2017. And it's like, didn't you tell me that man was married or something? I don't remember. But why the hell you want, I think she told me he was married or divorced or something. But it's like, why you act like you want to try to make me date him? So as I said, this all stems from doggone foster care. You know, my twin sister turned from victim to abuser. You know, and I'm still the damn victim because I'm still being abused. So and I know back then people used to be like, well, if y'all oh, y'all gonna regret it. And y'all, the fact that y'all keep arguing and fussing, and it ain't about us just arguing and not getting along. She's flat out fucking abusing me and has been abusing and bullying me for years, for decades. And everybody always sides with the abuser. Nobody wanted. We didn't have a voice in foster care, and the foster mom could do no wrong. You know, but I hope something comes crashing down one day that the right person will see what my twin sister's doing, and even if it's through the computer, to chastise her with words on a computer, or the phone, through give her a message to make her think about what she's freaking doing. She can't tell me that she's not participating in gang stalking me, because she's one of the chief heads of the slander campaigns. She's one of the chief heads of the slander campaigns. As I said, why, and the biological sister Ramona too, defenseless and scared of their own doggone children, and couldn't handle their children, but they want to try so hard to fucking handle me, try to discipline and handle me. you know, um, so yeah, people were saying it's not twin rivalry or sibling rivalry. It's sibling abuse. There's a component of narcissistic abuse. Sibling abuse is real. When a sibling thinks they have authority, or all my fucking siblings think they're, and nieces and nephews too, act like they think they're authority figures over me, and try to dictate my life and tell me what to do, but then tell me straight to my face that I'm no kin to them, I'm not related to them, and that they don't give a shit about me, or I ain't shit to them. And abusive family members like to rub it in my face about how they can treat outsiders better than me. I'm the fucking scapegoat and black sheep of this family. Foster and biological family. I'm the most doggone hated. Sean is even getting more love than me nowadays. More love, acceptance, and respect. And they brainwashed Sean to have such hate and hostility towards me. And Wyatt just sat there and let Sean threaten me any kind of fucking way. That one time. Wyatt, he just sat there and let Sean threaten me. And then Wyatt was trying to pretend to get some money out of me. Pretending to be fake nice and trying to get money out of me. And trying to use and take advantage of me for money for this and that or whatever. Why you got more money than me, you dirty bitch? Dirty Wanda. So as I said, fuck the entire family. I hate all y'all. Fuck all y'all. I don't care about your skin color, your hair texture, your eye color, or nothing. Just fuck all y'all, and I want nothing to do with y'all nasty asses. Y'all all have sold out, working for Satan, purpose for Satan. I should have followed my own advice. When I was 17 years old, I used to say that when I become 18 and become an adult, I'm going to be my own family. And now I got no choice but to be my own family. All they did was fucking exploit and abuse the shit out of me and took my kindness for weakness. They hated me so much they didn't want me to love them. If I tried to show love and show that I cared, they thought it was another form of me being crazy. And they exploited and took advantage of my generous giving heart. Took advantage of me real bad. And they didn't care how they ruined and destroyed me. And then y'all the ones doing me dirty while sneaking behind my back, telling everybody to hate me or how to hate me, poisoning their heads about me, making extended family and friends of the family look at me a certain way and hate my guts and ignore me. You know, my own fucking relatives, I'm in a different city and state. None of them call me to be concerned about my whereabouts. They're not concerned about how I'm doing, my state of existence. They don't care nothing. Unless somebody like Wyatt or Ramona might try to every 2 or 3 years make like a random call trying to get money out of me. But you look down on your own fucking sister like you think you're so much higher and better than me, and like you're more worthy and deserving than me. You think you're more worthy and deserving than me. Now my twin sister try to say, oh, Candy thinks she's better than other homies. You think you're better than me. And always have. Because the fake foster family and society and those ignorant Project Ghetto fake crusty kids at school, you know, put it in her head to be like, well, Brandy got more sense than Candy. Brandy the one who, you know, Brandy got more common sense than Candy. Or you know, Brandy the one who got better hair. Or, you know, oh, I like Brandy better. And say it in front of my face. Now it's to the doggone point where my twin sister, you know, is encouraging people, make Candy stay out there in that bad weather. Make sure Candy doesn't eat. Don't donate to her. My twin sister, I caught her donating $15 to somebody in fucking Canada. And then she said she cashed out like $100 to somebody who she said that person scammed her and tried to get more money. But you won't even feed your fucking twin sister. Because you're part of the agenda. You're part of the conspiracy to have me murdered. The entire family got blood on their hands. All the gang stalkers got blood on your hands. Y'all signed non-disclosure agreements. You signed blood oath contracts. Satanic contracts. Don't tell me about right and wrong. Don't try to correct or dictate my behavior if y'all working for Satan. Y'all fucking ruined my damn life. I mean, who the hell sit there and encourage strangers to talk shit about their own twin sister? And I get attacked. My twin sister's cult followers come on different channels and even create new ones to come and fucking attack me almost every damn day. I'm getting attacked online. on especially YouTube now. I mean, what makes you think you're so fucking high and mighty that you think you got control, rulership, and authority over your own fucking twin? You're a sick ass. And you try to falsely convince everybody that I'm schizophrenic and crazy and sick in the head, that I need to be controlled. And then you threaten to get fucking, the more I speak truth about you, now you want to talk about, oh, can't she really do hate me? Or, oh, no, it's y'all who fucking hate me. Who the hell forces their own fucking twin sister and encourages everybody to force your own twin sister to stay punished out there in a tornado or a hurricane or something like that? And then you want to talk about some war on your character. No, you sitting there exposing yourself. Everybody's just too fucking blind. But I ain't the only family member she did grimy though. And she's sitting there, you know, like with the homeless perp Mary. My twin sister did a fake follow-up video talking about, oh, Candy trying to set Mary up. That's between me and Mary. You say you don't want to be a twin anymore, and talking about, oh, what part of I don't want to be your twin anymore don't you understand? Well, why are you still stalking and following and harassing my every move online then? And you can't even you can't even freaking do your dirt by yourself. You gotta get a whole damn army to attack me. A whole damn cult to attack me. When she rise, they rise. When she sit down, they sit down. And she can never do anything by herself. It always gotta be China involved too. You know, you think you're big and bad, but you can't even sleep in the dark by yourself. You can't even be by yourself. You always need China. That's another thing. She tried to throw her husband Dwayne on me, and then falsely accused me of sexually wanting him. But that's what she acted like she tried to entice me to do. And I never had any fantasies or feelings about him. He's not even my type. And then she tried to act like she wanted to encourage me, act like she wanted to try to entice me to sexually want China. And it's like, China is fucking ugly and her breath stinks from a distance. So, you know, if she, you know, and then she acted like one time when I saw it, when they had Google Plus or something years ago, and she acted like she was hoping that I would see pictures of China's coochie. Like, why would you do that? And then one time she the one who told me, oh, you should use this website called Tagged. I thought it was just a regular MySpace or something, or Facebook or whatever. I had no idea it was dating. And so my twin sister created a false smear campaign and lied on me and said that I came at sexually trying to hit her up on Tag. Like, and then try to make the false smear campaign that I'm sick and crazy. I mean, I didn't even know that Tag was dating. I thought it was just a regular social networking, you know, or social media or whatever. She tried to tell me I should try Tagged. And then for years, she acted like she had the authority to pretend to fake monitor me on social media accounts. Like, she tried to say, well, you should get Evernote, or you should get on Pinterest, and act like she wants to be coercive and pushy about it. Like, she tried to be coercive and pushy, trying to say, well, you should get on Marco Polo. I don't use stuff like that, you know? So, but it seems like she wants me to try to act like she want to try to entice me to get into some ungodly perversion, just so she can have something to use against me. Like, she set me up to, you know, for a situation where I ended up losing my virginity just so she can make a fool out of me and acting like she wanted to juice my head up and, make a fool out of me. And then when I exposed her trying to act like she wanted to push me up to have sex with the guy, I was 19. I was 19 years old. And then, she tried to make a slander campaign about that, and then she tried to use that to falsely accuse me of being a whore. When, let me tell you something, male or female, even if it weren't for her being a lesbian, guys alone, she had far more sex partners in her life, whether it be sex or rape. She had far more sex partners in her life, male, even just guys. She had far more sex partners in her life than I've had in mine. So she wants to make the false smear campaign about me being a whore and stuff like that, and then go in some kind of way find pictures of the Jerome guy and the Red Dog guy, and make more slander campaigns, and then falsely accusing me of trying to copy off of, trying to falsely accuse me of being jealous of her husband. Jealous of her and her husband's features. Well, Jerome came at me. Jerome, I was 19 years old. And I was 19 years old and Jerome was 29. That was way too old for me, So I hadn't really been stuck on eye color. I haven't been really too crazy over eye color, but back then, I was younger, and I didn't know the truth. Now I am awakened to the truth now. And some black people admit that they used to be colorist back then, or admit that they used to be like certain hair textures or certain hair skin color or whatever. I grew out of that. After finding the truth, even before becoming a Christian, on my beginning of my path or journey to the truth, me finding out about the Illuminati, I had to change my opinion about life pretty much overnight. So then I realized that with this Illuminati and the New World Order and all that, not one person is better than the other. So stop, acting like you're pointing out this person and that person's wrongdoings when you got wrong in your own life. You got flaws in your own life. Stop trying to dictate, control, and correct somebody the way you see fit when you got flaws. You got flaws in your own life. So, you got flaws in your own life, and trying to nitpick and trying to just destroy me and trying to get me in all kinds of trouble. As I said, my twin sister used to bully me out of my student loan money and other money and Social Security. It started off with her bullying me out of my Social Security money. And then, popping up at when I was living at New Orleans Towers, she used to pop up at my house. Her and her husband, Dwayne, used to pop up at my house unexpectedly demanding money every day. And then try to bully and frighten and have me scared, So then, but then her and her husband, they used to drive around with Raven in the car, all day talking about their avoiding debt collectors. And they used to drive around in a hot car all day, and the car was unsafe for the baby to be in. With something with the exhaust pipe in the car or whatever. And I believe that Dwayne sold his soul too. That Dwayne is a satanic sellout, definitely. And Slow Ho's Toya, it's like my Toya ran through almost the whole entire family except me. She ran through the whole family like toilet paper. There were rumors family rumors floating. I don't know if it's true or false that she even slept with Mark and Derek, supposedly. But like, how could she have slept with Mark if Mark is gay? So I don't know. But doggone family rumors, you know. But she definitely been with my twin sister Wyatt and the cousin Blake that's now deceased. I mean, how the hell my twin sister, I don't know what she had going on with Toya, but then she threw Toya onto Blake, my cousin Blake, and then she threw she threw Toya onto Wyatt, and then secretly snatched Toya for herself, and Wyatt was in a frenzy, and then took it out on me and put his hands on me and punched me that day. And he made it like as if it was a secret emergency that was none of my business, where he needed to use my computer. I'm like, you could have gone to the damn library for that. You know, that you would just want to use my doggone computer and sent for me to come with my computer. And I'm like, if you want to do something on my computer that you say it's none of my business, you're doing something shady and dirty. So, you know, I try to figure out, what are you doing on my computer like that? And so then he got mad and punched me. And then Mark, we were at Mark's house in Denton, Texas in 2007, and Mark had to break the fight up. You know, that he fucking punched me for trying to take my computer back, because I'm like, what are you doing some shady stuff on my computer, or what you doing? As I said, if you wanted to find out about, you know, that Brandy snuck and she snuck and took Toya back for herself. And then they have false rumors saying that I slept with Toya. My twin sister, I think she was even trying to throw Toya onto me at one point. Gross, you know. And there were false rumors they try to say that Sean slept with Toya. And it's just not my twin sister with the family rumors. When the biological mom, Frances, when she was alive, she used to create family rumors too. You know, and sometimes Sean himself would create family rumors. Wyatt would create family rumors. Ramona would create family false rumors. You know, and some of the rumors is too embarrassing, even though they're lies. It's too embarrassing and too shameful to even talk about. And I'm pretty sure Pete would create false family. Pete himself made false accusations about me too. You know? So that's why I just started gonna stay away. I mean, even in 2007, I felt like the family hate me so much that there would be no funeral for me. Like, as if they think I deserve to be punished with no funeral. Like, back in 2007, I was wondering if the family hate me that much, you know. And everybody keep insinuating that I deserve to die. So, I mean, it's just so much. And some people will say that this is like a, you know, so-called family multi-generational curse. And the family hide the genealogy away from me, so they got some stuff they don't want me to know. We're from New Orleans, so, you know, they got witchcraft in the doggone family. And I don't even know if the biological dad, Arthur Grandpre, was a Freemason. I don't know. They would hide that from me. But my niece, Brittany, Yolanda's daughter, you know, my half-sister Yolanda's daughter, Brittany, is Masonic. And got her own damn successful hair business and everything. You know, so, some kind of way, Ramona turned Arthur's family members against me, and she gotten my Aunt Yvonne's husband Daryl Garnett's side of the family, Ramona poisoned all their head against me. And she blocked me from seeing or hearing about, the biological mom Francis' siblings, like Aunt Betty and Aunt Lisa and all them. She don't want to let me contact them. She don't want to give me their phone number or nothing. And so Ramona will always try to bring me, she would try to say, they try to tell my Arthur's not your daddy and all that, rub it in my face or throw that in my face. But then why you always bringing me around Arthur's family members and having them treat me like shit, and always showing me pictures of Arthur's side of the family. But if you feel that way, don't show me no pictures. Don't bring me around them. Don't drag me to fucking strangers' funerals, Ramona.